So today I'm going to do a little kind of chat with me, story time, kind of following up on my story about when I found out that I had HIV. So of course I'm working, laptop in front of me. So I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys about like how I actually felt after I found out that, you know, I was HIV positive. That I'm gonna say that day, the days afterwards. My hair. Okay. So, all right. I kind of ended with how I found out. I was at work and I called the doctor. The doctor basically, you know, was telling me about my results. Never really said that I was positive. And then he came out and he said that I was positive. So it was like 8 o'clock at night. That was the crazy part. It was 8 o'clock at night. I was at work. It was kind of middle of my shift because I got off at like 12 at night. And I have some story times about that too. I used to work for a phone sex operating company, which used to be amazing. That's probably the reason why I could like switch my voice up and do stuff like that. You know, crazy stuff like that. But yeah. So it was like 8 o'clock at night. So when he told me, of course I couldn't work anymore for the rest of my shift. I was like distraught. I told you I felt like I was having an outer body experience at the time. So my friend at the time, she walked me to the bus stop. I walked home. I walked to the bus. I got on the bus. I went home. And when I got home, I immediately, you know, I called my sister. I only have like one. I have one blood sister, and then I have two girlfriends that are like sisters to me, and then my cousins. So I called my sister and I told her, you know, what happened. She immediately came to my house. I love my sister to death. She stayed the night with me, her and her girlfriend at the time. And they stayed with me, they slept with me, they helped me all night. I honestly only cried twice when I found out. I cried, of course, when I initially found out on the phone that day at work, I was crying. And then I cried that night while I was in the bed. I was crying. But when I woke up that morning, I knew that it was something that I could not sit back and feel bad about. Like I had to be able to move on from that. I can't completely move on because it's something that I have to live with for the rest of my life. But it is something that I can learn and grow from. And that's basically what I have done. I've learned, I've grown, I became a better person, I believe, behind what happened. Not to say that I was a bad person before, because I honestly feel as though like I was so distraught when I found out. I never asked why, because I know that when you lay down and you have sex and sexual intercourse and you have it unprotectedly, that is something that could possibly happen. But I did feel a little stagnant. I think that's the best word to use. I felt stagnant at the moment. I felt like I wasn't going to be able to have the life that I wanted. And I think in the earlier video, I said that I was 24. I was 26 at the time. So I kind of felt stagnant. Like I wasn't going to be able to get married. I wasn't going to have children now because of it. And it made me focus on what I really wanted in life, and that I had to grow up and like be mature. And I had to face my decisions that I made and correct them. Like, so I immediately found a really good doctor to go to. He's an HIV doctor at the University of Penn, and he was amazing. I was scared, and I'm a Leo, so honestly, I always want to have control over everything. The moment that I feel as though I don't have any control, I lose my mind, like, and that is the honest to God truth. So when I found out, I just immediately wanted to jump right into getting on the medicine to make sure that, you know, a sister was going to be, you know, strong or whatever, and that is not how it goes. So at first, how I put this, I had to go through some testing or whatever, you know, to make sure that, and I'm gonna do a video about, you know, what HIV is, what AIDS is. It's two totally different things, and people get them both messed up. They're not the same. So when I first found out that I was HIV positive, I was really sick, and honestly, it wasn't good. So I had to hurry up and, you know, I got on medicine, and like I said, this time I didn't have Gabby. So I got on medicine, and my viral load and everything started going all the way up, and I was healthy. I was fine. But in the back of my mind, I felt like I always wanted a kid. Like, I thought I wasn't going to be able to have any children because, you know, at that point I was like, you know, how am I going to have a baby? And, you know, I have HIV, like... So I'm gonna be honest with you, I always say this, and I've told Gabby this. Gabby is the biggest gift that I could have ever gotten in my whole entire life. And I love her to pieces. You know, I regret never having any more children after her, but having her has been life-changing. It's made me complete because I love and I enjoy being her mom. Like, she's like my little mini me. But I can go on and on about Gabby. But I just want to say this. I'm definitely going to do more little talks about this, especially leading up to October, which is HIV Awareness Month. And anybody who watches this short little story time with me, please don't hesitate to share it. I appreciate you sharing it, because my mistake could be your learning lesson before it has to be a lesson. So, love you all. Let me get back to these emails before they be like, girl, what you doing? You ain't doing no work. You talking to these people. Love y'all. Talk to y'all soon.